What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday night, and it's time for Super Geeked Up! Yeah! All right, what's up, everybody? My name is Jeff. Thank you very much for geeking out with us. If you've never seen our show before, we're going to do a mix of fun, geeky chat and some geek-themed improv games. And we always love it when you guys are watching live and you can participate in all those great suggestions. I'm joined once again by guest co-host from Sincere Sarcasm, Fernandez.
Hi, hello,
yeah.
hello.
Oh my God, your fans are cheering. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Francis.
All right, that actually sounds like your stalker now. Anyway. So awesome. We have a special guest. It's his second time on the show, actually. He came on last season from such things as Netflix's Harvey, Street Kids, and Wreck-It Ralph, and Frozen, and Missing Link, and a bunch of other amazing stuff. It is Matt Schiavone.
Woo!
Matt.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you for coming back. All right. So, folks, thank you guys. There's already a bunch of people in the chat, like Anthony and Ariella and Victor and some other people. Thank you guys very much for watching. We really appreciate it. Tammy's there, too. All right. We're going to need your help for all their games. We're going to do superhero sound effects. We're going to do the Let's Geek It On dating game. And by the way, guys, I don't know if anybody – I'm getting a little bit of an echo. So if anybody has the thing playing in the background – if you can put, no, all good. All right. It's just me then. It's just me. All right. So anyway, guys, we're going to definitely need your help. So get those thoughts and suggestions ready. But first, we like to, of course, kick things off with our super geeky question of the day. And this has to do with one of Matt's series. So Francis, go ahead.
All right. Well, Harvey Street Kids is about 3 kids who are the guardians of their street. If you could pick 2 animated characters to help you be guardians of your street when you were a kid, who would you choose?
Just me.
You're asking me. Okay.
We're asking everyone.
Well, we'll start with you because you're our guest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for me, it was. Did you see? You obviously saw Spider-Verse, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So remember at the end, or like even the end credit, the old school Spider-Man cartoon from the '60s.
Yeah,
so it would be in the 80s growing up, that was my Spider-Man that I would watch like on repeat on TV. But for me, that would be that Spider-Man would be my guardian of the street, and then my second one would be Merlin from Sword and the Stone.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Wow.
That's really good.
No, that's
Sword
good.
and the Stone. That's good, man.
So then we can play together, and you can turn me into a fish or turn me into a squirrel, or
to a fish. That's your first choice, to go to be a fish?
Yeah, be a fish,
like
swim around, try not to get eaten.
In the street?
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be fun. It'd be magical.
Right. And then your mom be like, Merlin, where is Matt? Oh, I turned him into a fish. Oh, Merlin.
Yeah.
All right.
Or throw me on the barbecue.
Oh, God.
Like, no.
So, folks, I see some of you are already doing it. Yes, please put your answers to this question in the chat. Ariella says Tila from He-Man and Catwoman would be her choices.
Oh, yeah.
Those are good.
Okay.
I like those choices. Yeah, that's great. And then, this is interesting. Victor also says Catwoman and She-Hulk. Oh, a lot of strong female friends there he's going to have protecting him.
Awesome.
And then could steal for him, too, I guess, right? Catwoman.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Let's see, Francis, what's your choice?
Mine are cheats, because they would totally protect my street in every way, shape, and form. You know, because one animated person would, of course, be Darkwing Duck, right? You gotta get the
Darkwing Duck.
You got to get the duck in there. But at the same time, staying with the whole Disney theme, let's get the genie to take care of business.
Oh,
that would be amazing. Like, the genie would do anything, obviously, do everything.
Yeah, the Robin Williams genie, not the Will Smith genie. Right?
Yeah, let's put the Will Smith genie over there a little bit for now, right? Let's just on the side. Yeah, exactly. On the side over there for a second there. Yeah, no, the Robin Williams genie. Fantastic. Or you know what? I'll even do who played Homer when he did there was the animated series for a little while, and the voice of Homer did the genie for a little bit. No, that was all right. Was okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was okay.
Yeah. So either or will be perfectly fine for me. But yeah, they'll both keep our streets pretty safe, or my streets pretty safe.
Those are good ones. Yeah, that's good.
All right. Awesome. Like I should have seen the Darkwing Duck coming, of course.
Yeah, well, you know, I professed my love last episode, so you know.
I mean, you do it pretty much every episode, but I totally cool with that because I love Darkwing Duck as well. Great choice.
Have you heard? I don't know if it's true, but I think they're doing a reboot.
I keep hearing that, but then I keep hearing that just like a fake rumor or something. Is it? You think they might do it?
Yeah. No, I actually do think it's in development. Actually.
Oh
like
wow.
For reals. Yeah. At Disney TV, I don't know. Unless they do like a CG hybrid animated film, I don't know.
All right.
Like Lion King. No, I was kidding.
Look, I'm all over it if it happens. I'm all over it. I'm not gonna lie.
Cool. That'd be man, you would be loving it.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit too much.
So Victor in the chat, he approves of your choice because he says, "Let's get dangerous." Tammy says Static and Falcor. He counts, right? Absolutely, Falcor counts.
Yeah.
Never-ending story.
Yeah, Falcor.
Great choice.
Wasn't there an animated version of that show movie anyway?
There was something animated about that. I think you're right.
Yeah, Never-ending story. I think so.
Yeah. So it definitely counts.
Listener's mate says, I'd pick Jerry's cousin from Tom and Jerry. He'd walk around with a guitar singing Ham Bone. Did Jerry have a cousin in that show?
I think that was like a one-off episode. I think there was like a one-off episode of that.
I wouldn't be surprised. This is the answer.
Good memory, listener's mate. Wow. All right. Tom and Jerry expert there. Very nice. All right. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go with Kim Possible.
Oh,
because she can do anything, and obviously it would be awesome to just kick ass and do whatever is necessary. And then I'm going to go Scooby-Doo because he's my favorite cartoon character ever.
Yeah, that was my third. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So number one, solve some mysteries, right? If there's any mysteries, because what kid doesn't want to go around solving mysteries? And
that's right.
Endless supply of Scooby snacks, which I'm always going to be good snacks with me, right? And he's just a super loyal friend and awesome buddy.
Did you know that they actually do sell Scooby snacks?
See, people keep telling me that, but I've only seen it for like a dog food. You're saying it for humans?
No. I bought a little bag. I wish I took a picture.
God damn it! Why didn't you give me some at WonderCon when I saw you?
I don't know. Well, I didn't have it then, but I mean, but they're shaped as dog bones, so it really feels like you're eating a dog treat. It's kind of weird.
But it's for people.
Yeah, it's cinnamon something. Yeah.
All right. Next time, every con we go to together, please bring me some Scooby snacks.
I will. I know where to get it.
However, they should not be shaped like dog bones because that's not the way it is in the cartoon. They're like people snacks.
Yeah. Well, then they're shaped like little.
They're like biscuits or rectangles or squares, right?
Yeah. But it says Scooby on it. It's actually it's pretty good.
All right. Well, that's good.
I think there was a cereal too at one point.
I remember seeing the cereal. Yes.
Oh yeah. I'm a big dude. I could eat cereal all day long. But anyway, that's besides the point.
Scooby Snack. According to Shaggy and Scooby snacks are apparently like the most delicious treat in existence, right?
Yeah.
Out of all the food they eat, that's their favorite thing still.
Hey man, I've had the cook. It's fine. It's not the greatest thing, but it's fine.
Lester's mate says yes, there are gummies that are Scooby snacks. Yes, those I've had, but I mean, we mean the actual you mean like cookies or biscuits, right?
They are actual cookies. Yeah, no, they're actual cookies, and they're meant for human consumption.
Yes,
people are supposed to eat it.
Ariella says Scooby snacks, yum. Tammy says Jeff, you look good in an ascot. Thank you. I can put like Fred. Fred wears the ascot.
I thought you have a picture of you in an ascot. I'm like, oh
no, but I should do that now. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, why not?
Yeah.
Maybe it would replace the picture of me as Harley Quinn that everybody always talks about on the show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh my God, even he knows about it. See, it gets spread up on his show.
Yeah.
It's infamous.
Matt's only been on one other show and he already knows about it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I'm sorry.
It was probably.
Yeah, I'm sorry too.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. All right. Oh, so Carrie Johnson in the live YouTube chat says Riff Raff from the Cadillac Cats, the cool cat from the Heathcliff cartoon hour. He could solve any problem. He's calm, cool, and collected. And then he says Bumblebee with his always choice. I always wanted a car and crime fighter.
Oh, that's
wow.
Cool.
That's a deep cut from the Heathcliff cartoon. I do remember that though. I remember watching that. Nice.
Heathcliff, yeah. It was on the same time as Garfield.
Was he really?
I think they competed.
They
kind of
competed against each other.
Yeah, the two orange tabbies fighting.
They both are orange. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Heath. See, I don't. Garfield was more my thing, so I know all about Garfield.
Yeah.
Was Heathcliff kind of like a wiseacre or something? Wiseacre. That's a weird thing to say. But
I know he like
a
he ate
wiseacre.
fish, right? He ate fish out of a trash can. I remember. I think I remember
Yes,
seeing
you're right. So he was like a troublemaker. Is that what he was, kind of?
I think so. He was an alley cat, I think.
Yes.
Yes,
he was.
right. And Garfield was obviously a very lazy house cat.
Right.
Exactly. Which, yeah, you're right. I think the regular people would relate more to Garfield. I think.
The regular
Yeah,
people,
the
the
regular
people who own
people.
houses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember reading like the Jim Davis comics, like those little books that they had like in 5th grade.
Oh yeah,
Garfield. Yeah.
Jim Davis. It's amazing. He's still doing it, man.
I can't remember what Heathcliff was like as a comic, because that was a comic too, right? Like that was also a comic.
I'm not sure. I guess so. It must have been.
It was.
In the chat, Lister's mate says, "Haha! I will tweet the infamous Harley Quinn picture after the show." Thank you. Great.
Okay, look.
Awesome.
Maybe 1 week we'll go over that now it being tweeted out.
I was gonna say, someone with the Photoshop skills, go make the ascot Fred.
Oh yes, please do. You can put my face and Fred with the ascot. I would 100% cool with that.
I think that'd be good.
And then put Francis next to me as Daphne, please.
There you go.
Make it together. And then Matt can be Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Which is the coolest one, actually. I want to be Scooby-Doo.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. Well, and you can use the live action film with Freddie Prinze Jr. and Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Although I think it's even funnier if we put on the animated bodies.
Cartoon. Yeah. Cartoon's more fun.
There's our next. We're always talking about our joint cosplays, right, Francis? That we never do. So there we go. Fred and Daphne.
True.
And Matt can make an appearance as Scoopy.
There you go. I'll be Scooby.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
at WonderCon, there was a great the whole Mystery Machine gang. They were there. We got.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I just need to find a skirt that fits me. Then I think it'll be set. Daphne. Yeah.
But I'm sorry, Matt. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no worries. And I was gonna say Warner Brothers, like their tour, they have like a garage of all their cars, mainly Batmobiles and stuff. But in there is the Mystery Machine.
Oh yes, I gotta do the Warner Brothers tour now then.
Yeah. And the Warner Brothers tour is way cheaper than the Universal tour.
But Universal has Jurassic Park Jeep, which I'm going to
put
which you can see Matt in right here on your screen. There he is.
Why not do both?
That's right.
Look how cool he is there.
That is true.
And
cool. The new Jurassic World ride opens up later this summer.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, does it at Universal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah. I live right by Universal.
Dude, I've only been to the one in Florida where it was like a water ride, like a river ride. Is
right.
that what they have at the LA one too?
Yeah, it was the Jurassic Park ride, which closed down, I guess, last September.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend Stephen Ray Morris from My Favorite Murder, from that podcast, and See Jurassic Right. I went on with him and Chris, and we were just geeking out on, we just wrote the Jurassic Park ride like a million times, and at night it was hilarious. It was funny.
The only good ride there, right? Like it's the
they're doing no.
There's the main.
Universal.
There's Harry Potter now. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Especially in Florida, Universal is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Here it's still kind of it's still kind of small, but so they're revamping it. They shut it down, and now they're making it Jurassic World themed.
It's probably going to be the same thing.
Right. Well, that's not as good probably then, but all right.
Yeah, we've been joking. It's probably going to be like projection screens, and then you just have Chris Pratt like, whoa, don't go that way. No.
I hope he says that.
Whoa. Yeah. Have you seen the Fast and Furious ride at Universal?
No, I have not. Is it cool?
Okay, so you don't know. Okay, so they do these projections. They have these black screens. They do full-size projections of the actors. So Rock, full size. Everybody full size, except for Vin Diesel, because since he's shorter than everybody else, and in the films they cheated it with him standing on boxes and stuff to look like he's as tall as The Rock. They had to extend his torso, so it looked really weird. It looked kind of weird. But dude, I highly recommend it. It's so funny. But now they're doing everything as projections. So that's what I was saying with Jurassic World. It's gonna be a full-size Chris Pratt running around.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. But
they're adding more dinosaurs, of course. And,
yeah, excellent.
I just can't believe they just extended his torso to make him dumb.
Because it's just like, wait, Vin Diesel's this doesn't look right. Yeah.
Nice. That's great. By the way, in the chat, Victor says, Francis, you do have the legs for a skirt.
Oh, I
So
think
there you go.
Oh, I can't wait to show them off then.
Yeah. You gotta make sure you shave.
Or don't. It's fine.
Or
Whatever you wanna
don't.
All right.
All right, there we go. That was our first geeky question. We got another one coming up about animated films. And we're going to do our Let's Geek It On dating game later in the show. We're going to need your guys' help for that. We're going to have you guys throw some characters in for us to play. But now we're going to do our first game of the night. It is called Superhero Sound Effects. Yes, that's right. Good. Francis is getting into it already. So how this works is, well, first of all, actually, before I explain it, let me get you guys going in the chat because we're going to need your help. So in the chat, please give us some suggestions for ridiculous sounding superheroes. So just make up some kooky sounding superhero names, anything you want. And then Matt and I are going to pick 2 of those kooky sounding superheroes to play in this scene. All right. And then Francis is going to do all the sound effects in the scene. Yes, that's going to happen during the scene. So right now we need some ridiculous sounding superheroes. And as while those go in, again here, folks, I'll put on the screen. This is where you can check our awesome guest Matt out there. There's his YouTube and Twitter. It's the same for Instagram, by the way. Just his name and 75 at the end. You can follow him and subscribe on YouTube and all that good stuff. And remember, if you want to get some cool free RPG books and free Super Knocked Up comic, you can text SGU to 22828 and join or email us. It's on your screen right now. All right, let me go see what we got here for the characters. Listener Base says Captain Metric. Oh, like the metric system, I guess, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Ariella gives us 2, says Squeaky Clean and Mousy Gerbil.
Okay, Squeaky Clean, Mousy Gerbil.
Tammy, Silly Patty, Victor, Major Banker, Scorpio, the Silver Fart. Oh God! All right.
I like Major Banker.
You want to be Major Banker?
Major Banker.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
Your investment portfolio is in trouble.
Your investment portfolio.
Chris, Marshall, McDula, Umblangata, Deepu Bubblewrap Man, which I really like.
Ooh,
I think
Irritable Bowel.
Oh, God, Charles says Mr. Irritable Bowel. Yeah. Do you want to be? Do you want to do Major Banker? Is that your choice? Do you have another one?
Yeah. What's your choice? I don't know. Toaster Lad. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that is good. Do you want to be Toaster Lad?
I'll be Toaster Lad.
All right. The Flasher. Okay.
Oh,
Rusty
Flasher.
Nails. Oh, we got a lot of good ones. I think I'm gonna be Bubblewrap Man.
Cool.
All right. I don't know if I can do a sound.
Are we going to be talking in this?
Oh, we sure are. So here, first off, I need one more thing from the chat. I need, what kind of crisis are Bubblewrap Man and Toaster Lab solving? Give us a ridiculous sounding crisis. And then once we get that, Matt, you and I were just kind of begin the scene. Well, we're just going to do the scene and we're going to talk. And just Francis is going to jump in whenever we kind of think what a sound effect would happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, feel free if you want to, do some situations where kooky sound effects would happen.
It's at a bubble wrap factory. No. it's the Rice Krispies factory.
Snap, crackle, pop.
Just do that the entire time.
All right, folks. So we need some suggestions for what crisis do Bubble Wrap Man and Toaster Lad have to solve. Toaster Lad.
They have a problem with their 401k. Oh wait, no, that's.
Oh,
banker.
thank God,
Major Banker.
Major Banker is here. Ariella says they ran out of napkins at the cafe. That's very terrible, actually. How are you gonna wipe your mouth and stuff? Chris Hadley says there's a butter shortage for toast. That is very very terrible for you, Toaster Lad.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh, man.
Tammy says bowl in a china shop. All right, I think let's do the butter. You want to do butter shortage? Oh, wait, I see Scorpio says fire hydrants all over the place are open and spraying chocolate.
Oh.
That's actually really good, too.
That's good. That's good, too.
All right. let's. You want to do that? We'll do the fire hydrants one.
Sure.
All right.
So fire hydrants all over the place are open and spraying chocolate.
Yes, that is the crisis for Bubblewrap Man and Toaster Lad to solve.
So Bubblewrap Man.
I am Bubblewrap Man. Matt is Toaster Lad. And Francis will be writing the sound effects for whatever happens in this scene. Oh my God, he's making a appearance. All right.
He's making a dramatic entrance.
Here we go. All right, we're going to start. All right, let me just wrap up this package I need to send via Amazon.
Bubblewrap Man.
Oh my God, Toaster Lad, where did you come from?
You're not going to believe it. There's chocolate spraying all over the streets. What are we going to do?
What? Chocolate? How is this happening?
I'm having a heart attack.
Okay, wait. Here, luckily we have this defibrillator here. Let me charge your chest.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Bubblewrap Man. Oh, thank you.
No problem.
There's chocolate all over the streets. Maybe you should just start rolling around in it, or should I try to absorb it?
Yes. Okay. Those are excellent ideas. Great. I will use my bubble wrap body to surround the hydrant. Let me try that first. Oh no! It's everything's popping. It's not working.
Maybe if I lay on top of it and then wiggle around.
Okay, well that's really turning me on, but I don't know if it's working.
I'm getting off of this thing.
All right, listen. This is not working. The chocolate is still coming out. Oh my God, it's getting worse.
What are we gonna do? Maybe I'll just run and slide in it.
Oh my God! Whoa, you're going so fast. It's amazing. You're like faster than the Flash. Listen, oh wait, officer, come here. We need your help.
Yes. What seems to be the problem? There's this chocolate all over the place. What is going on here,
we're
fella?
trying to stop this chocolate from spewing all over. It's going to cover the whole city.
Well, I don't know what you want me to do about it. Do you want me to shoot it? I can shoot it.
No, officer. Get the big Nutella jar that's on top of your car. Let's take that off and try to scoop it up.
I guess so. Hold on here.
That's a great idea. Yes. Let's put all the Nutella over the hydrant.
All right. Here. Wait, you want me to spread Nutella over the hydrant?
Yes. Here, we'll help
the jar.
you.
Oh,
I'm all right.
Look, the chocolate has stopped.
It looks mighty tasty, though.
wow. Well, now we got it in this jar, right?
Well, if you think that looks tasty, Toaster Lad here can make you some real nice toast.
That's right. Ding. You can butter my front. You can butter my back.
All right, and scene. I think that's a good place to stop. I'm not sure where that was going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that pickup line next time I'm out at a club, or be like, "Can you butter my front, or you can butter my back?" Ladies.
I'm sure that'll work real well. So in the chat, Tammy had said, "Call the Blob." Yeah, he would have actually been helpful in this situation, I think.
The Blob.
Yeah, we didn't think of that.
The Blob, the horror movie, The Blob, or the X-Men villain?
I thought the X-Men villain, The Blob, but she can clarify.
Okay.
Because it may, either he can absorb it, or he can maybe just eat it. I guess either one, eat it all.
Yeah, they kind of go. They both go together.
Listener's Mate said, "Are you in front of Willy Wonka's factory?" We could have been actually.
Could have been.
That would have been good.
Waffle Man.
Sarah Slurpee. Hey, Sarah says Bubble Wrap Man remembers he has a wheat allergy. Oh, that would have been bad. I don't think I could be around Toaster Lad anymore. Mr. May wants to be Waffle Man. Yeah, that would have been good. Waffle Man and Toaster Lad, perfect duo.
Yeah.
haven't had Nutella and toast in forever. It really makes me want to have Nutella and toast.
And Nutella and toast.
I don't think I've ever had Nutella. It's like a chocolatey peanut thing. What is it exactly?
No, it's chocolate. Yeah. Well, they sell it kind of near the peanut butter section, but it's a chocolate. It's pretty much like a chocolate you put on your toast.
Okay.
Hazelnut and chocolate.
Hazelnut, that's it.
Hazelnut and chocolate.
Very good.
All right.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank God that officer had the giant jar on his roof of his car.
Well, right, that seemed pretty realistic and natural.
Well, yes, absolutely. I agree. All right.
I don't know why I saw Francis as like one of the donut cops from Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know. That's what I was thinking when I saw Francis.
Well, I like how Francis's accent changed in the middle of that cop routine.
I forgot for a second what accent I was using.
It happened.
I got so caught up in the scene.
I know. You really wanted to you wanted to stop that chocolate. Which actually probably really wouldn't have been that much of a problem, right? If there's chocolate coming out of a hydrant, like just
say that. Well, tell that to Augustus Gloop. I mean,
Augustus Gloop
from Willy Wonka. He got
true. That's true.
Okay, good.
Points for knowing his name.
Yes, it was impressive.
I'll take him. I bet I can trade these points in for something.
What
points I can get.
In the chat, Sarah says, "The brave little toast man." You were very brave.
Yeah.
Threw yourself on the hydrant. Yeah. Buttered yourself up, or Nutellaed yourself up.
Yep. Brave little toast man.
Scorpio Mood says, Wreck-It Ralph. Yes. Well, hey, guess what, Scorpio? If you like that, Matt here actually worked on Wreck-It Ralph, as a bunch of other cool stuff. Frozen and Kubo and Missing Link. But Matt, you want to tell us like what you're currently working on?
So I'm currently working on 2 shows. One is Harvey Street Kids for Netflix. Season 2 drops on Netflix in May next month, and the other show I'm working on is unannounced, and I can't talk about it.
But it's really awesome.
It was really cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't wait for it to drop. Yeah. And it's based off of a comic book property, but I'm super excited about it.
Is it coming out next year, do you think? Or
we don't know.
Right.
We keep joking around.
Wow.
We keep joking it's going to come out like 2029 or something, but I think it does. I think it's going to come out next year sometime, but I'm not. I think they're trying to figure out their marketing plan first for it.
Oh, sounds like it's a complicated comic book series then.
Yeah, is it like it's a 5-book series, but the 6th one just dropped, I think, last month.
Oh, here's more clues.
Yeah.
But that's all I can say.
You'll figure it out.
But it's cool, trust me.
Awesome.
It's kind of like a Stargate-ish kind of theme, maybe.
I like Stargate.
Yeah, you won us over with Stargate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stargate is great.
I love Stargate. Yeah.
It is. I got to and WonderCon they had a Stargate there. I got a cool picture with it like I'm coming.
That's right. I saw that. Yeah, I was like, what? The one year I don't go.
You got your Jurassic Park picture. I got my Stargate picture.
That's true. That's true. If you check out my Instagram, you would see that I have a picture in the geosphere from Jurassic World, which is pretty cool. And with their raptors that they had on set just for the actors to act with.
Nice. That's super cool, actually. Sure. Matt Schiavone 75, folks, on Instagram and Twitter. Check it out. Tell people if they haven't seen, though, what's Harvey Street Kids about?
Harvey Street Kids takes place, it's every Saturday afternoon, so there's no parents. You never see any parents. It's just these 3 little girls just using their imagination, just playing around. And that's it. Having fun. Oh. Eventually, let's see, is it this season? Well, okay, so I can't say much more, but Harvey... So the Harvey Street Kids is based off of a property from Harvey Comics, which DreamWorks owns. And then when Universal bought DreamWorks, they own it. But if you look up Harvey Comics, you can see what there's other characters. The other famous characters are Richie Rich, Casper, the Friendly Ghost, and a couple others. Hot Stuff, remember that little devil guy? And then Lotta, Audrey, and Dot were these little girls that had their own books also in the 50s. So it's based off. It's kind of a modern version of Lotta, Audrey, and Dot, but today running around wreaking havoc, and then they fight with the boys, the Bloogie Boys. There's a kid named Pink Eye. He has pink eye, and
it's the Bloogie Boys.
The Bloogie Boys.
All right.
Yeah. They like boogers. They have booger sculptures and stuff like that. You know. Wow. Yeah. and they have a tree house. And what else can I say? And then the girls like they love this boy band called Crush for You, which they came on the first season. You'll see more of them in the second season. And we got I forgot his name, but the dude from Boys to Men. One of the Boys to Men to be one of the voices. Nick Lachey from 98 Degrees.
Nice. 98
and then
Degrees.
I think the Joey. Oh, I forgot Joey McIntyre. I think from New Kids on the Block.
Yeah,
back in the day. And who else was?
NKOTB.
I love that they're plucking from every boy band of the 90s.
And then the one dude in NSYNC. The one in NSYNC that no one really liked.
Wait a minute.
I think,
anyway, forgot his name. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but
I gotta think of who that is.
You say everyone but Justin Timberlake.
Kevin?
I guess.
Yeah. Was it him?
AJ?
Is it not?
So not Timberlake, not JC,
No.
Chazé, right?
Definitely not.
No, Timberlake is busy doing like the Trolls movies and all that stuff.
Not Lance Bass, right? So
not Lance Bass.
It's either gonna be AJ or I think it was Kevin. Something. No, maybe not Kevin. I don't know.
There's Chris Kirkpatrick. There's Joey Fatone. There's Lance Bass.
Oh, Joey Fatone.
Joey Fatone. Oh,
hey,
that's the one.
People like Joey. What? I
guess people liked him. Okay.
He hosts the game show now. Yeah, I was actually confusing my Backstreet Boys with my NSYNC is what I was doing there. Yep.
Ah, that's what. Okay, yeah. So we got these old boy band guys to come in and do it.
Let's just make that said Joey Fatone. Yeah, he had us covered in the chat.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's pretty funny, and our showrunner, he was the head writer for the Jon Stewart show, for the Daily Show for Jon Stewart for a long time.
Wow, what a transfer over to something completely different.
Like, yeah, he came from New York. Brendan Hay, he came from New York, and then came here, and I guess he was at Nickelodeon for a little bit, and then he came to DreamWorks, and he was working on the Croods TV, the cartoon for Netflix, and then he became the showrunner for Harvey Street Kids.
All right, very cool.
Which you should bring him on the show sometime, maybe.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, Brendan Hay.
Yeah, that'd be great. We would love to. Sweet. That show sounds super fun. All right, cool. Let's see. And then, all right, awesome. So you got a lot of cool stuff going on. Anything else? Anything else you want to mention?
Nothing. Nothing I can talk about.
Yeah, I totally understand. All right, we'll have to have you on again then, when you can talk about it.
Yeah, definitely.
Good excuse.
That.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, folks, if you look on their chat there's where you can follow Matt on Twitter and Instagram, and also his YouTube channel, all that cool stuff. Definitely, please go give him follow, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. In the chat, by the way, I want to give a shout out to one of our most recent Patreon, Ariella Strauss. She just had her book published on Amazon Kindle today. It's called Sage Guardian of the Earth: The Journey Begins. So congrats, Ariella.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's coming out in print in a few weeks. And thank you to everybody else like Victor and Lister's Mate and Francis here for being Patreon supporters. We really appreciate it. That's on your page there. That's where on your screen there, I should say. That's where you can support us if you like. Patreon.com/supergeekedup. Or you can also do this new thing called new thing for us called Super Chat on YouTube. There's a little money icon on the bottom of your chat screen. It says Super Chat, and you can just put in like $1, whatever you want, honestly, and just get your little comment highlighted, and that just helps support us and keeps us letting us do our show. Tammy's. What was that?
I was gonna say I forgot what we promised for $1,000 you were gonna do.
I think I was gonna go to a con dressed as Harley Quinn in the Margot Robbie Harley Quinn.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Right.
For $1,000, cool. Yes, I'll do it.
For $1,000,
yeah. Tammy Anderson says we'll need a superhero band game now. Hey, that's a good idea. I do like doing some music game. Yeah, like a game on the show. Like a music game, musical segment.
Yeah, it's boy band.
We did some fun music segments on in WonderCon for Super Geeked Up.
You know, if I'm guest co-hosting that day, I'm sick. Just letting you know now.
All right, no, dude, you're singing. If I'm singing, you're singing.
Yeah, you're singing. Well, if you have Chris on, he'll knock it out of the park.
Absolutely.
He's good.
Chris is great.
Good at that.
All right, cool. Before we get on to our next geeky question, so I'm going to be at a con tomorrow through Sunday, Thursday through Sunday. It's called Kingdom Con. It's an awesome board game and tabletop RPG con here in San Diego. It's their 10th year actually doing the con. But my first year, because it's the first year I've been living in San Diego. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm going to be running a few things. So Shadow of the Century, which is an awesome RPG set in the 80s. If you want to be like in the 80s action movie, it's made by our friends at Evil Hat Productions who do the Fate games. I'll be running that Thursday and Friday nights at 8 p.m. You can come out and play. And then I'm also going to run a new board game called The City of Kings, which is super fun. And has some cool RPG elements to it. That's Friday at 1 p.m. And the rest of the time, I'm just going to be playing different games. So you can just come out and have fun. Again, they have like all different rooms, board games, open board game, like room where you can just grab games and start playing. And they have tabletops like scheduled throughout the whole 4 days. So you can go to kingdom-con.com and you get the whole schedule of everything going on there. All right. All right, cool. Let's go to our next super geeky question. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, Chris said that's comedy gold right there. I think he meant about the superhero musical game. Good. All right. Now we got to figure out how to do it.
Oh, God.
Francis is loving this, folks. So keep up the suggestions.
That could be cool. Yeah, that could be cool.
See, Matt's on board.
You have to do it in a voice.
Yeah. Or it could be even like 5, like a group, like Justice League versus Avengers, and then they sing in a boy band kind of style.
Oh, it's like a battle, but it's a singing.
Yeah,
it's a boy band battle.
Boy band battle, yeah, but they're like, yeah.
Oh man! All right, this is
there
coming
you
together
go.
now. This is coming. It's great. I see it. Thank you. No, you're not sick. Tammy, thank you, Tammy, for that great suggestion, everybody. And Ariella says, "Have fun for the both of us, Jeff, at the con." I will. I'll have fun for everybody if you can't make it.
It sounds fun.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, our next geeky question is: since Matt has worked on so many awesome animated projects, we want to know what's your favorite animated movie of all time.
Yeah, that's such a tough question.
It's very tough. I know.
Right?
We asked the tough ones here. Super Geeked
It's
Up.
tough.
Well, while you're thinking, you know what? Let me do this. While you're thinking, let me share some things that we got on Facebook earlier in the day. Responses to this question. Steve Arant says, toss up between The Black Cauldron, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin. All great choices.
Oh,
Okay.
My sister, Jen Heitner, she actually responded to this. She said, Lady and the Tramp and Beauty and the Beast. Yes, those are absolutely her 2 favorite.
Those are
movies. Yeah, those are great. Michael Ghoststrap says, Snoopy, Come Home. Yeah, I love Snoopy. I'm down with that. Carrie says, Into the Spider-Verse. And Kate Van Spangy says Cars is her actually favorite.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Over on Twitter, Carlos, who's actually I think also in the live chat, says, oh, this is interesting. Beavis and Butthead Do America is his favorite animated movie.
I worked on the music video that went along with that.
Oh, yeah?
The Love Roller Coaster video with Chili Peppers.
Yes.
Yeah, I painted. Yeah, anyways, I'm sorry. Go on.
Please add anything you like. That's awesome.
Well, I remember telling them like I'm a Chili Peppers fan and I love Flea. Just give me all the Flea scenes. So I got to work. I did cleanup animation and I ink and painted all the scenes with Flea like rocking out on his bass. Anyways, go on.
that's the way to do it.
That's super cool, actually. That's great.
At
the Scooby-Doo on Twitter, he actually had the same answer as me. The Lion King is favorite. So awesome. And also love Scooby-Doo, by the way. So we share like our TV and our movie choices. Yeah, Lion King. I love The Lion King. My favorite animated movie. It's awesome. Beauty and the Beast is number 2 for me. So I'm down with the oldest people who are saying Beauty and the Beast, including Dawn Laurie on Twitter. She said Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast is a good one. Yeah. And I know, I work with, so Gary Trousdale, the director of Beauty and the Beast, he works here at DreamWorks.
Ah.
Yeah, he also directed, I guess, the latest like Kung Fu Panda interactive movie thing at Universal theme parks. But Gary's super cool. One time he said, "Hey, I would love to fly on a B-17 bomber," and we're like, "Yeah, okay, let me look into that." And then I found myself one Sunday afternoon, we were at the Burbank Airport, getting onto an old vintage B-17 bomber with Gary Trousdale, the director of Beauty and the Beast, the 1992 Beauty and the Beast, and then Craig Ferguson came walking out before us. which was crazy.
What?
It was pretty. It was surreal.
Yeah, what life are you leading right now?
Geez,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like
Come on
I
now.
don't know. You're like
Come
James
on.
Bond.
Yeah, it was interesting. And then we went with and then my other friend, she's a director on Troll Hunters.
Oh yeah.
She was taking over. It's pretty cool.
That's-
Anyway, sorry. I'm sorry.
No, that's super awesome. Wait, do you have an answer though? Did you come up with your answer?
I would say, Sword in the Stone, I think, is one of my favorites.
Nice.
Because just the milk call animation is just so amazing in that. But for me, also, it's like Snow White and Sleeping Beauty and Beauty and the
Ooh,
Beast.
the classics.
Yeah, it's just, there's a lot. The montage in Up. I mean, I can't say the
you
whole
mean
movie.
The beginning of Up.
Yeah, the beginning of Up.
I'm with
Fantastic.
you, man. That's one of the greatest filmmaking moments like ever of any film. I think.
It's just amazing. And then I know Ronnie Del Carmen. I worked with him on Prince of Egypt, but he boarded that sequence, and he said that he used as reference like those old. There was these old commercials about like this World War II couple. I forgot if it was like AT&T, but where they tell a whole story about this young couple until they get old. So he used that as reference, but he knocked that out of the park.
Oh god, I know it was. It's just incredible.
Yeah.
Like that's how you do film.
Oh, and then Iron Giant.
Of course.
Ah, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me get some YouTube chats. A lot of answers to this question.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
Oh, well, first off, though, sorry, people were saying Chris Hadley says to Francis, "Warm up those pipes."
Ah, jeez.
But then Tammy says, "Francis, you could be the MC," so she's trying to help you out.
Oh, thank you. All right, I'll take it.
Tammy also says her answer to this question is Shrek or Big Hero 6.
Oh yeah, Big Hero is great.
Ariella says Fox and the Hound and Cinderella.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Victor says the classic anime Akira.
Tetsuo!
Oh yeah, that was amazing. And the first 15 minutes of the motorcycle chase, phenomenal.
Chaz Galusky says a tie between the Peanuts movie and the Incredibles. Nice. I love
Oh,
the
yeah?
Peanuts movie, man. I love that movie.
The one that Blue Sky did
Yeah.
a couple years ago. That was fantastic.
It was very. I think totally captured the heart of Peanuts.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you hadn't seen. Oh, I highly recommend it, man.
Not the new one. No, I haven't seen
Yeah.
the new one.
Oh yeah.
No, it's
Check it
really
out.
good. And the family, I think the family also consulted on it too. So it kept like the heart of Charlie Brown.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right.
I like when he was on the bus, and then the girl that he likes, his crush, gets on the bus, and then they look and he's gone, and then there's a shot of them underneath the chairs of the bus, and he's like crawling underneath because he's embarrassed.
Right.
It's
All
cute.
right. How are the voices though?
They're
They
great.
sound like
The voices are great.
they-
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna watch it.
And they do this clever thing with Snoopy. You know, Red Baron. Snoopy against the Red Baron is my favorite thing ever. Like World War Flying.
Oh sure.
But they do this
Yeah.
clever thing where like he's kind of dreaming that he's flying around fighting the Red Baron and stuff. And
Yeah, it's pretty
but
cool.
in his doghouse, of course, on his doghouse.
Yeah, on his dog.
No, of course.
On his doghouse.
Scorpio says Wreck-It Ralph is his choice. This says Sergeant Calhoun was basically FemShep from Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're
right.
Let's see. And then what else do we have here? I'm just looking through here. Chris also says The Little Mermaid is one of his choices for.
Absolutely.
All right. Deepu says Snoopy Como could probably win for sentimental favorite for many of us. Yeah, a lot of people are saying, oh, that's great. Yeah, man. Snoopy and Scooby-Doo are like my two favorite characters.
Yeah, Snoopy's great.
Accordion says it's a great pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Yeah, well, that's a great TV special. All those Peanuts special TVs are great specials.
Someone like Prince of Egypt. That's awesome.
Oh, hey, there
wow.
we go. Oh my God, you're right. I'm so behind on these. There we go.
Because I worked on that too. Yeah.
I'm waiting for someone to say "Road to El Dorado."
Yeah. Elton John, The Road to El Dorado.
Oh yeah, that one didn't get a lot of. I don't know. Not many people talk
No.
about that, do they?
No, they don't. No. And if you look at it, I mean, it's pretty funny. It's a road
Yeah.
picture. It's funny.
It's different.
Yeah. And Elton John did the music for it, which is crazy.
Yeah. Anyone say Anastasia? People seem to like Anastasia.
Oh, there's a large group of fans that love like the Don Bluth.
Anastasia's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way,
That's
so
what I
guys,
was
this is why these our SGU viewers are the best, because everybody's now talking about how they love Snoopy and Peanuts, and that's great. Because it's like I think Charles Schultz is one of the greatest geniuses ever. And like Scorpio says, Snoopy and the Red Baron, unforgettable. That's actually my favorite part of any of those comics.
And just this past weekend, I was up in Sacramento, and I found out that there is a Charles Schultz museum up in Santa Rosa.
Really?
And I had no idea, so I'm gonna try to make a family trip to go check that out.
Oh, thank you for telling me that. That's good to know.
Or take my girls. Yeah.
Very nice.
Deepu says, I was shocked how well the recent Peanuts movie updated the concept while keeping the spirit intact. Well said. Totally agree.
Hey, great job.
Let's see. Tammy says, my youngest, meaning her child, wore out Sleeping Beauty, and my oldest wore out 101 Dalmatians. So those are her kids' favorites.
Oh, yeah, those are good ones.
And Ariella says, I also like Robin Hood. I wanted to be the foxy made it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Robin Hood's amazing.
The Disney one of it is really fun. It's great.
Yeah.
Robin Hood's one of my favorite
Robin
characters.
Hood and Little John walking through the forest.
Not the one with Kevin Costner or.
Well, no, they're talking about the Disney one.
I was kidding.
Well, hey, hang on. You better not
Disney
be
one.
Don't be dissing that, man. That's one of my all-time favorite movies, Prince of Thieves. I love that movie.
Really? Like, seriously?
No, I'm being totally serious. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it's okay if you don't like it, but I've met plenty of people who love that movie as well. Like, I love that movie.
Well, Morgan Freeman's in it, right?
Yeah. Here's the thing. Robin Hood's one of my favorite characters. I think that's a super fun movie. They did a great job. Morgan Freeman, that character, like really worked well, I think, in that.
Right.
Alan Rickman is one amazing as the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah.
And it introduced the world to Bryan Adams.
What are you talking about? Everybody knew about Bryan Adams, man. He's one of the,
a man loves a woman.
That's another one of my. All right, you guys are Francis. You suck. You're dissing all my favorite people.
I'm not saying anything.
Well, Bryan Adams still plays like his concerts like
he's one of my
out.
favorite
Like,
artists, man. That's one of my favorite. See, here's the thing. One of my favorite songs of all time from one of my favorite movies of all time. Everything You Do, I Do.
Really?
For You. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No, that's a good song.
Bryan Adams was pretty well known before that, though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. But I mean, like, but that song was used at every wedding.
But right, yeah.
No?
And still is, I think.
Still is.
It should be. It's an amazing song. Yeah. That's a social romantic song.
They play it right. Yeah, they slow it down after they play Journey's "Don't Stop."
Right.
At the weddings. It's like every wedding I've been to. Anyway,
Bryan Adams also did a song for the Three Musketeers movie in the 90s with Rod Stewart and Sting, I think. All for Love.
No.
All for Love.
Way.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's a great song, too.
Yeah.
Francis, you're the worst.
Have you been to his show, Jeff?
What?
Have you been to Bryan Adams shows?
No, I haven't. I would love to, though. Because you're right. He still comes around and performs, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
like
to
he sells out the Hollywood Bowl or whatever.
Oh, all right. I would love to see him in the Hollywood Bowl. I've never been there.
So,
Francis, which one are you giving me? Are you giving me Everything I Do it for you? Is that the one you're giving me?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, good. At least you give me that.
That's great.
Oh, Cutthroat Island. Victor Snyder. Oh,
Cutthroat Island isn't animated though.
That's not animated.
I think they're just saying, because he's saying all my friends think I'm insane. So like you guys are not backing me up on my Prince of Thieves love. I appreciate that, Victor. Thank you for also saying a movie that.
Okay.
Scorpio says confirmed Calhoun equals FemShep. This is the greatest episode ever. Yes, he like me. He loves Mass Effect and FemShep. I'm totally agreeing with that.
Yeah, my brother loves Mass Effect.
Oh, Ariella says I was referring to the Disney animated Robin Hood. Yeah, we got you, Ariella. But she says, but I love the other one too with Kevin Costner. Yes, thank you.
So, and the Robin Hood. So Chris and I love Robin Hood, the animated feature film by Disney. Yeah. And so we did a shot-for-shot parody of the song Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest, and we went out to the Enchanted Forest, it's called in Pasadena, and we try to do it shot for shot of Chris and I as Robin Hood and Little John.
Where's this Enchanted Forest in Pasadena, and why have I kept missing this place?
Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of people go hiking there. That's all the way up Lake Avenue.
Oh, you lost me at hiking. Okay.
So wait, was Chris Robin Hood?
Chris was Robin Hood.
Yes. You were Little John. Okay.
And I was Little John.
By the way, Deepu says the cost of Robin Hood turned Bryan Adams from a rocker into a ballad maker. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
And Deepu says also probably turned him very rich.
Yeah, he's still getting that paycheck.
Tammy says loved Alan Rickman in Prince of Thieves. Chris says All for Love was a great song. Thank you, Chris Hadley. Rod Stewart Bryan Adams' Sting.
The Three Musketeers one. Oh, yeah.
Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Good for you. I'm glad you like it. That's awesome. But
yeah, fine. You're not going to join our Three Musketeers then, Francis.
Who else was in that Three Musketeers?
So
was
Charlie
that French
Sheen,
guy?
Charlie Sheen, Kiefer Sutherland, Gerard Depardieu.
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Okay. Gerard.
No, he was in.
No?
I'm sorry.
Oh, he was in Iron
Mask.
Mask.
He was in the Man in the Iron Mask.
With Leo. Yeah, which was also Three Musketeers.
It was what's his face? Damn it!
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, no, him. But I'm sorry. The Three Musketeers in the '90s. I can think of the other guy, but I can't think of his name right now.
Let's see. It's let's see.
What's Chris? Chris, who played Robin?
Chris O'Donnell.
Chris O'Donnell was D'Artagnan. It's
my gosh.
Oliver Platt.
Oliver Platt. Yep. Thank you.
Tim Curry.
No way.
Tim Curry was apparently in this, and Rebecca.
He was Cardinal Richelieu. Yeah.
So, was this the Chris O'Donnell before he was Robin with George Clooney?
Oh yeah,
it was right.
Kid.
Yes.
Yeah. When a man loves a woman.
Yeah. All right, there we go, folks. All these great '90s movies.
All right.
I love that we just completely skipped over the whole favorite movie thing, animated movie, and went straight to that. Sorry.
Well, no.
Oh, right.
The only thing we skipped over is your answer, Francis. Because we got on this tangent.
Did you give an answer, Jeff?
Yeah, I said mine.
I gave an answer because it was shared by one of our tweeters. It was The Lion King.
Lion King. Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. See, yeah.
So, what was yours?
I had gave several.
Several. All right, fine.
Yeah. What?
I gave one.
You gave one. Okay. If I were to give just one answer, I guess
Thumbelina.
Because I have it depends. Like I have there's Aladdin. That's my all-time go-to Disney animated film. But like I fell in love with a short that came before Wreck-It Ralph called Paperman.
Oh, Paperman's fantastic.
Yeah, Paperman I think is one of my favorite things to just. I could watch that. It's only like 5-10 minutes long. I can watch that thing over and over again. It's so sweet. It's such a sweet little movie, and
it was based off of Jim from The Office.
Oh, was it really? It makes sense. Totally makes sense. But I can totally see it. But it's I don't know, like it's such a cute little movie, a little snippet. And then if I had to pick, because there's other one that I was going to pick, which was Kiki's Delivery Service, which is a Miyazaki.
Oh yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah.
But
that's great. Well, a little fun fact with Paperman. So I was on Wreck-It Ralph. During Wreck-It Ralph, they're working on Paperman. The software they were using, Meander, which kind of gave the CG that 2D look, was development for, kind of like Spider-Verse, how Spider-Verse did their kind of look. But that's how they were planning to do Moana. But Ron and John, the directors of Moana, they wanted it to be their first full CG film because they're two old 2D directors. So they really pushed back really hard to make it just full CG. But man, it would have been gorgeous.
I hope somebody has there been a movie using that type of technique then, or is I guess not?
Well, Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse did use that. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Which was dope. I think Disney was a little worried of taking that risk.
I can appreciate that, I guess, but still, it was a good style. I really enjoyed that style. So yeah.
All right, in the live chat, Victor says the Three Musketeers made in 1973 is a great movie with the long sword fighting parts. I actually have not seen that one. I don't think that's cool though. I love sword fights.
Wow, 1973, Three Musketeers.
In the form of Robin Hood, why is no one mentioning Men in Tights then?
Because I don't want to. Yeah, let's not talk about that. No. Boo.
Yes.
Boo.
Are you
Boo.
kidding?
Terrible.
Oh, man. So good. So good.
It is good.
Yeah.
Right.
I like it. Men in Tights. We even had a lunchtime screening here.
Oh, really?
That's cool.
Just for fun, because there's some younger people. They're like, we don't know what that is. They're like, what?
Oh no, you have
to. Just also show them Princess Bride then.
Yeah, and then Princess Bride. Yeah. Well, no, they actually Everyone knows Princess Bride.
That seems, yeah, that's universal. Princess Bride is universal.
Almost every, yeah.
Yeah.
I met someone not that long ago that didn't know who it was, but
Really?
yeah, so not everyone, but
It's inconceivable.
it is. It was very inconceivable. All right.
Bambi meets Godzilla is a true classic.
That's what Victor says. Is that a real thing?
Bambi
I think that once upon a time, I think in the late 80s, that was an animated short at like a Sick and Twisted film festival.
Wow, Victor, you're good. You know your stuff, man.
1969.
All right, let's get to our last game. Francis, what is our last game of the evening?
Well, let's sit back and get invested in some love with Let's Geek It On. Matt and Jeff are going to be playing fictional characters brought to you by the audience in a geeky dating game. And I will ask them questions and try to guess who they are. So now it is your turn, chat room, to come up with their... I will not know who they are. Please don't say it out loud because I can't hear you anyway.
but Matt and I will not say it out loud.
Yeah,
we're going to look at the chat. Francis is not looking. So, folks, we just need you to throw in some fictional characters, anybody you want in the chat. Just make a whole bunch of them. And then Matt and I are each going to choose one character to play on this dating show. And Francis is like the contestant asking us the questions. And we're going to answer as the characters we choose.
Yes, and preferably with a French, Italian, or Australian accent.
Wait, you're going to do that? Is that what you just said?
No, that's you. That's you. That's you guys.
Hey, dude, I did the accents last week, man, and so did Mark. You're the one I think who needs to do it this week.
I did that. I did accents outside of the games, though. I did a bunch of accents outside.
Oh, you did. All right, I'll give you that. You Bryan Adams hater.
I don't hate Bryan Adams. I just don't like that Three Musketeers song.
All for love. That was terrible. All right.
All for love.
That was pretty good. All right, so we got some choices coming in here for a bunch of them. All right.
Oh yeah.
If you like one of those, Matt, just tell me which name of the person, the name of the chatter who suggested, so I don't.
Okay. Oh man, these are all good.
Don't say the name of the character. Just say the name of the person who suggested it. Wow, these are a lot of good ones.
Oh yeah, those are.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Very
Whoa. Yeah, Victor Snyder. That takes me back when I was a kid. I guess.
Oh, I see one. That's really good for you, Matt. All right.
Was it the Tammy? Was it Tammy's?
Yeah. Oh, now some people are actually like Scorpio are adding accents to the characters. By the way, Francis, because of you.
Thank you. I'll do an accent as my, the Bachelorette. Even though I'm not going to do a female voice, I'll do an accent.
Hey, you could be a bachelor. We didn't say we have to be.
Yeah,
it could be any. All yes.
Huh. Yeah.
All sexual orientations are welcome.
Buddy.
Oh man. I don't know. What are you thinking, Jeff?
I'm
excited for this.
I'm thinking maybe the first one Tammy said way early up.
That's funny because I was looking at a Tammy one too.
Okay, well, which Tammy one are you looking at?
Let me see. She has a lot of good ones.
She has a lot of good ones.
Well, everyone has good ones.
No, actually, you're right. No, I mean these are all great, folks. We're just trying to think of ones we could play. All right.
Because at first, like Lister Mate, I was like, yeah, but then I was like, and then Victor's, I was like, oh, those are great too, but I don't know if I can pull that off. And then.
Well, the thing is, you don't have to do the voices. You just have to
you don't have to do the voices.
Yeah,
you just answer how you think they would answer in their characters.
Yeah.
Team Kelly, that's Maria Duran on Twitch just joining us. Says, hey guys, hey, thanks Maria. Hey Maria, so you joined the good time. We're playing Let's Geek It Out, and we're having the viewers throw fictional characters in the chat, and Matt and I are going to choose characters to play from them, but Francis cannot see what we're choosing. Matt, you're a guest. You're going to have first choice, and I'll just pick something else.
Well, okay. Okay. Well, I'm trying to count the Tammy because can
you see the timestamps next to them? I don't know if you can.
No.
Okay, never mind. Only I can see that on my thing.
But I think it's Tammy's. I'm going to go with Tammy's second one.
Okay. So
starts with an L.
All right. Oh, don't give him any hints. All right, but okay, I got you.
Oh, like there's so many. Oh, How many people start? There's so many things that start with an L. It could be.
It's Larry.
It could be a lot.
All right, never mind. I gotta change it now.
No, no, you can do that one. It's fine. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe we're trying to trick you, Francis.
Right.
All right, is that the one you want to do? You can totally do that. That's cool.
Sure.
All right, you're doing that one. All right, then shit. Who am I gonna do now? Because I gotta pick somebody else not from the same movie.
Oh snap!
That's totally cool. It's all good.
Well, because I get.
All right, I think I got it now. Some... You know what? No, never mind. I'm gonna do it. I don't care. It doesn't matter. He's not gonna know.
Yeah, let's do it. That's the theme.
I'm gonna do a character that starts with Z.
It's the theme of the night. Oh wait, what?
He's a zebra.
I'm just throwing him off. I'm just kidding. Matt's
zebra.
like, what? I didn't see any Z.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm doing one with an X. Oh snap!
All right. I'll do that because there was
All right.
a
and if you want to change yours, go for it, Matt, because I already got mine. I'm good to go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, welcome everyone to the game show everyone loves. It is Let's Geek It On. Here's your bachelor for today. It's Australian person, Australian man. Hello, Australian man. Hello. I'm happy to be here. All right. Well, bachelors number 1 and 2. I hope you're ready to take me on a nice trip. I'm excited. All right. So, question number 1 for you, bachelor number 1. I want you to take me to a trip to a place called Dripping Springs, Texas, also known as Pound Town. How would you take me to Pound Town?
Am I bachelor number 1?
Sure.
Yeah.
Or no, that's you, right?
Oh yeah. Whoever. The one. You're who I'm pointing to.
Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead.
Oh, he freezes. The moment he says something, he freezes. That's
wow, what amazing timing, huh?
Amazing.
That is amazing timing. Wow. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to answer then.
You want to make sure he gets back first before you answer?
I don't. Well, we'll just have to hope he comes back in a minute.
Oh. All right.
I can't fix it, man. It's...
Come back, Matt.
What an expression though to be frozen with, right?
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh.
He's already taken me to Pound Town.
All right. Sorry. Oh well, I would pick you up and throw you in the back of my wagon, and we would drive very quickly, and I would do... South Texas sounds like a great time to do a amount of my hunting. I like to shoot the animals. Particularly, I like to shoot great beasts with my gun. And yes, that's what we would do, and you would do whatever I say, because I am the most amazing person in town.
All right, well, I like this. I like to be thrown about. All right.
And then I'll answer for Matt's character.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. I have to unlock so he can get back in. I had locked the screen for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so hopefully he'll come back in.
So
here, this is bachelor number 2. Speaking now.
How would you take me to Pound?
Amazingly enough, from the same country. Oh, ma chérie, we would go on a very romantic ballroom dancing on our way there, and it would be the most amazing lights you would ever see. I love the lights. Yes, and we would just have a grand time in this ballroom.
Well, I'm a big fan of ballrooms. If you get my meaning, yeah, that's fine. That sounds great. Now, when we get here, I like to be wine and dined. So, what kind of food would you like to cook me if you wanted to wine and dine me?
Give me 1 second to answer that because I'm going to try to get Matt back on here. Actually,
okay. Matt. This is a good time to sing.
Oh, you want to sing? Is that what you want to do? Is that what you said?
Let's see. What song should I sing? If I only knew. If
it's
only,
all for love.
If I knew that all for one, all for love
all
song.
All for one, yeah. Sing everything I do it for you.
I don't know the lyrics though. That's the problem.
All right, it's fine. Okay. What the hell was that?
He has that voice. He has a super scratchy voice.
That was the worst Brian Adams I've ever heard.
Everything I do.
Oh my god! Stop! You're ruining the best song ever.
Yeah, I can't help it. He has the voice. That's his voice. I didn't give him that voice. He has that voice.
No. All right, stop. By the way, Chris says Matt loves the Mystery Bastard so much he's speechless when he was frozen like that.
That's
right. Tammy says, Matt, we miss you. We miss him too.
I agree.
All right. Anyway, sorry. What was the question again?
Yes. I like to be wined and dined. If you were going to wine and dine me here at Dripping Springs, Texas, aka Pound Town, what will you use to wine and dine me?
Oh, yes. Well, I would kill a big boar or some bear or some other large beast, and I would cook it right on the fire and slap it down on the table in front of you, and we would cut it up with our knives and eat it right there, and it would be delicious. And then we would have a spitting contest. Or expectorating if you prefer.
All right. Well,
and Bachelor number 2.
Yeah, French Bachelor number 2, because apparently I like to be French today.
Wine and dine?
Wine and dine, yeah.
Oh, yes. Chérie, we would have the most delicious pastries and the croissants and the whole banquet of the most delicious French food you've ever tasted. I have my friends are delicious chefs, and they know how to serve you so well. And you would be our most wanted guest ever.
Oh, I like being a guest. I like being wanted too. That's rather nice. All right, I got one last question for you both. What would be your ideal night out here at a place like Pound Town? What would be a nice ideal date?
Well, I've already mentioned the spitting, but besides, there would certainly be no reading. Those books are très stupide, and certainly no reason for a woman to be reading, or a man for that matter. No one needs to read. It's very foolish. So we would go out and, like a lot, you would admire my biceps and see how much I could lift over my head. And you would see how much everyone admires me and says, she screams my name and in delight. No one is like me, they would say.
Well, I'll scream your name in delight, sure. That sounds about right. What about you, other little French man?
So what's the question again?
How would you take me out on a night in Pound Town?
Well, it would have. I am kind of contained to this one place, but it is a very luxurious castle. So we could explore all the rooms. It would be very exciting, except the West Room. We cannot go there. That is forbidden by the master. But we have, unlike the other uncouth bachelor, we have a grand library, le bibliothèque, as we say, and it is amazing. You can read as many books as you want. We have books and everything, and we would spend the whole night reading by candlelight. I love to supply the candlelight, and it would be very romantic.
Le bibliothèque, all right. Oh my god. What were the odds of you guys picking from the same movie? Oh my god.
That's why I almost changed mine because he picked it, but I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do the one I picked originally.
All right, yeah, I love it. Well, Matt, you did a great Lumiere. That was very nice. And Jeff, your Gaston was spot on.
Hey, you got it reversed. No,
I said,
kidding.
Jeff, your wait a minute.
Thank you. Yes, Gaston and Lumiere. Thank you very much.
That's
the first time I got to play two characters. That was cool.
Yeah. Well, it did benefit that they were both French,
right.
Which really...
I was trying to okay, I tried to do my Lumiere a little different than my Gaston French accent, but I don't know if it was, but I was trying it. It's hard.
Well, French is hard in general, so I applaud you.
So, by the way, during this, while this was happening, Maria got Lumiere pretty early on. Very nice. Scorpio says, Jeff in that vocab with expectorating. Victor says, I kidnapped Matt. All right, well, that explains it. Thanks for letting us know, Victor. Hope he's doing okay. Tammy says, is Francis a random character from Finding Nemo?
Oh, right. Yeah. Because they are in Australia. Yeah. New Zealand, actually, I think. Yeah.
Scorpio says, oh boy. So spit, not swallow. You have your answer. Bwahaha. Chris says, laughing my ass off, Jeff. And Ariel says, Jeff would lock up the in-laws in insane asylum. Right.
Because she does that. Yeah.
Gaston yes, you're right. Gaston, yeah, he's a bad dude.
He's the bad dude.
Chris says, La Bibliothèque, how romantic. Yeah, see, I'm pulling out my French.
Yes. I don't think that's French, but yeah.
No, that's French for library.
Wait, it's Spanish and French? Okay, that's cool.
No, I wasn't. No, I took French, man. I was. That's correct.
Yeah,
there's plenty of French and Spanish that are almost the same.
That's true. It's a romance.
From Latin, you know.
Yeah, it's a romance language. So. That's true.
Chris says that singing though. Yeah. I think Victor or somebody had said like my ears when you were singing.
Oh, my Bryan Adams.
I think Matt might be coming. Oh, Matt's back.
I'm back. My goodness. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no problem. So, well, that's okay. Guess what? I got to play both our characters.
Okay, fantastic.
So I had to do two different French accents, one for Gaston and one for Lumiere.
And that's easy. That's easy.
It was. It was super fun, actually.
I was just impressed that you guys both picked from the same movie. It was awesome.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast fans.
Yeah, love Beauty and the Beast. Well, thank you for the audience for those great suggestions. Great job, guys.
Yeah, you guys are rocking it.
So that's two
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Cut to a big fat brown guy running through the office trying to search for his freaking charger.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, and I couldn't find him. I'm like digging through.
I was like, that's pretty sudden. But luckily, it froze on on a face that is just.
Did it?
Yeah, it was great. It was a great face. It was that exactly that. Yes.
Pretty much.
Because no. Yeah, it's pretty horrible.
And we applaud the amazing timing right when you're about to speak. Right when you're about to speak.
I know it could not have been more.
I know, right? Like what the heck?
Couldn't have been better timing. It was great.
Yeah. It's perfect. Thank you.
You also missed Francis's amazing impersonation of Bryan Adams.
I did mention that Bryan Adams.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If you like, we can do it again.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Was it when a man loves a woman?
I told you he has the raspy voice.
Yeah, but that was not. That was better than yours.
It's fine.
All right.
That's big stuff.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that in the theaters.
Prince of Thieves or
Prince of Thieves.
Oh, hell yeah, I saw it in the theaters, man.
As a young man. Well, Kevin Costner Did you see him in The Highwaymen? It's a new movie on Netflix.
I saw that.
No.
I haven't seen it. Is it good?
It's really good. Yeah, it's about the story of Bonnie, the two Texas Marshals that they brought out of retirement to go chase down these Bonnie and Clyde.
I'll watch it.
Really?
It
And
looks-
he plays one of the marshals
Yeah, he's one. It's him and Woody Harrelson are the Texas Marshals.
to catch
Apparently
Bonnie and
it's the-
Clyde.
Yeah, and it's a true story.
Wow, that sounds cool.
And then they use the photos, like they match the the actual photos of Bonnie and Clyde, like they match it perfectly to the end. It's pretty awesome.
Wow. Look, he needs to be in a good movie. He hasn't been in a good movie in a while.
It's really good. Yeah, yeah.
And Kevin Costner. I mean, look, I applaud his want to do his own thing, but yeah.
Hands down, Waterworld's the best.
I love
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay.
Well, you know what? One of my, I was actually just at SeaWorld with a friend, and she says that's her favorite movie of all time, Waterworld.
Isn't that crazy? And the Waterworld stunt show at Universal is like the biggest show there, and it's like,
Is it?
really?
Still doing it?
They're still doing it.
I
And
saw that.
like, you know, on our, oh yeah, I didn't know they were still doing it. That's cool though.
Yeah, no, they're still doing it. Like it's the Waterworld show.
That's incredible.
That's awesome. And you know, in our show, folks, we know like whatever geeky thing you love, totally, that's awesome, and so that's great. Well, no, that's a big thing about our show. You know, like I don't care whatever you love, that's great, and we love that you love it. So by all means. And I actually, you know what? I actually think Waterworld's a decent movie. Like,
fine.
I think it got way more crap probably than
Yeah.
it deserved.
That's true.
Waterworld is Mad Max on water. I mean,
Yeah, well, it was because it was the most expensive one at the time, right? So it was like everybody was like kind of setting.
Right,
it
it's
up.
considered a bomb, but
Yeah.
it was like the John Carter of its day.
Oh, that's a good reference actually. You know what? Because I actually like John Carter.
Because John Carter's pretty good.
I like John Carter.
too.
Yeah.
John Carter
But you're
was
right.
a good
Nobody
movie.
saw it. Well, they also
We
marketed
did.
that
Three
terribly.
of us did, apparently.
Because
Well,
first
when I
off,
was
why
on-
take off the Mars part of it? It's John Carter of Mars. Like
Yeah, John Carter of Mars.
who the hell is John Carter? Like if you just say that, like, what is this?
Right. And when I was working on Wreck-It Ralph, it was right after that I guess that onslaught of them considering it a bomb, and they just fired the whole entire marketing team. Like everybody got let go.
I
mean, I will admit it wasn't.
And then they did Lone Ranger after that. So.
See, the reason why I watched John Carter was because I knew the comic. I knew it was based on
Right.
the comic.
It was Edgar Rice Burroughs.
Yeah,
So,
man.
Tarzan, come on.
Tarzan, yeah.
So, but I understand he gave it his best shot.
Tammy says I like Waterworld, and Maria says not a fan of Waterworld, but I love The Postman. To each his own, absolutely. And she says I love John Carter. So there you go.
Yeah, well, let's bring it back.
Yeah, folks.
Let's bring John Carter back.
Let's bring it back.
I feel really bad for the actor. What is it, Tyler something? Because he was in that, and he was in Battleship as well. Like all the movies he was in, unfortunately, just tanked at the box office.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
poor guy.
I mean, yeah. Well, Battleship. I mean, that's a tough movie to turn into anything. Like, I mean, they're doing a ViewMaster movie. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, that's
They're making
right,
a movie
huh?
about the ViewMaster.
Yeah.
The thing like with you clicked as a kid.
Yeah.
What? Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Does it do like a Jumanji type of thing where then it sends you into another world or something?
That'd be cool.
That'd be fine. I don't know what they're doing with it. I just know that they're doing it. Yeah.
Now, let me write that down. I'm going to pitch that tomorrow.
Pitch the Etch-a-Sketch movie. Yeah, pitch that one.
Aren't they also doing like board game movies like Monopoly, Twister?
Yes. Yeah.
I want tell me I want the Shoots and Ladders movie, man.
Oh, Shoots and
Because
Ladders.
I think that's the most ridiculous one. So I'm waiting for somebody to try to make that.
Dude, that would be the bomb. That'd be awesome.
Sure. They should do a movie called Life. There you go.
Yeah, life.
The game of life. No, I mean, look, they look. Clue was fine, so I think
Clue
that's
is great, man. Because they made that super fun. Why? You know what's funny? That the minute you said that in the chat, Maria said I love Clue. It came in
Clue's
the exact
great. Yeah,
same
Clue.
time you said
Yeah.
it.
Great minds,
Yeah.
right there.
Another good Tim Curry movie.
It's such a good Tim Curry movie. I love him.
Tim Curry. Yeah.
Yeah, he's so good. Oh man.
Clue.
All right, cool.
Sorry, I was reading like the
chat.
Cool. So Highwaymen was shot in New Orleans. That's pretty cool.
Ooh.
Oh, hey,
okay.
nice.
Yeah, okay, Waterworld. Postman. I knew they were going to mention Postman as soon as I mentioned Waterworld.
They kind of go hand in hand, I think.
Yeah, like I remember when I was at Warner Brothers on a tour, and they took us into the costume department, and they showed all these uniforms. I'm like, oh, what is that from? Oh, that's from the Postman. But no one cared. But they just had tons of all this like worthless costumes not being used.
I mean, it's another post-apocalyptic, Kevin Costner movie. What do you?
Yeah. It's interesting.
It is.
In the chat, Chris says they should do a Connect 4 movie.
There you go.
For yeah, I can't wait for Backgammon the movie. Yeah,
Yeah, backgammon.
yeah. Dun, dun.
All right,
Connect 4.
I actually really liked the game when I was a kid. Connect 4.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Listeners says everyone would go around sarcastically apologizing to everyone.
That's a Canadian film. Canadian.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
All right, folks. I guess we'll wrap it up. We just talk about board
All
games the rest
right.
of the night.
Yeah, because you're talking about board games now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But if
Well, okay. So,
go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say, like, back to games. On Wreck-It Ralph was one of the funnest movies I've ever worked on because every day we just geeked out playing retro video games. And by Rich Moore, the director, by his office, they had like a setup of a replica of the arcade that's in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we would be playing all the games except for Sugar Rush because that wasn't made yet.
I was gonna say, did Sugar Rush ever get made? Because they did make a Fix It Felix.
I think recently, yeah, they did. Yeah,
Oh, wait,
it was
Sugar
an app
Rush
and
Vanellope's game.
Yeah.
yeah, Vanellope's game.
The
I think eventually they did make it, right? They did make it. I think eventually.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've seen the Fix It Felix game, and I played that, but I haven't seen or played. Yeah. So I mean, Sugar Rush. I haven't played that one yet. So that'd be nice if they did. That'd be cool. Just saying.
It's come on, Disney. Oh, I was gonna say, and Disney. I'm sure. I wonder if John Carter of Mars is gonna be on Disney Plus.
We can only hope.
Oh,
Not
well,
anyway.
Hope so.
what? If it is, then I'm going to subscribe just for that.
Yeah, yeah. Me too.
Oh yeah. That was the one movie.
It
that was
is,
the-
man. Like Disney, if you don't have it, forget it. I'm not subscribing anymore.
Well, they're promising their whole library.
Look. It's
They,
the only
well, they
result.
better, man. If they want people to just give them money,
They better.
and not.
Well, I have some friends over there. They've been restoring like a lot of their properties for the last 5 years. There've been like a huge restoration project of just restoring all of their old media.
Look,
So-
I can watch any of those old classic films. I mean, like No Mobile and
Hey, Black Hole.
Black Hole. Yes, exactly. If I can watch those movies all over again.
The Barefoot Executive.
Oh god. Yeah, why
Remember
not?
the Kurt Russell movies of the monkey? That's funny.
Yeah, bring me back Absent-Minded Professor. Bring me back
Yeah, the Flubber movie.
the Flubber movie. Yeah, well, the
Man, you guys
pre-Flubber.
know your stuff.
Pre-Flubber. Yeah, Flubber. Well, there's the Flubber with Robin Williams also in the 90s.
Yeah.
Tammy
What?
says, "Where was Frogger?" Yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah,
know
you're
what?
right,
I never see
Frogger.
that game anywhere though. Like when I go to vintage like arcade places.
Yeah,
That's
you don't. You know where I see it? I see it at Vegas. It's a
Is it?
it's a slot
Oh, it's
machine.
a slot. Oh, screw
Oh.
that. No. I want the real Frogger. I want some
Yeah, I
stupid
want
slot
Frogger.
machine.
I'd play Frogger.
Yeah, Frogger's great.
Good. It got tough too that game.
It's also fun fact since we're on the Beauty and the Beast this lovely night. So Glenn Keane, who animated the Beast, his first. Do you guys know who Glenn Keane is? You guys got to know who he is, right?
Not till you just said it and what he did.
So he's pretty much the #1 animator in the world. And Glenn Keane's first character was the bear in Fox and the Hound.
Oh, nice.
But later on, the old 9 Men of Disney. But later he animated Ariel, like herself.
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
So he animated Ariel, which was amazing. He also animated Aladdin himself, which was pretty spectacular. And then for Beauty and the Beast, he animated the Beast, which is pretty amazing. So he's just a phenomenal animator. And then in Tarzan, he animated Tarzan, the main character.
Tarzan apparently he worked on Tangled.
And then Tangled, he was on that for many years, but he would do draw-overs with a Cintiq, like they do dailies, right? And they show the CG animation. And then he had a Cintiq, and then he would do draw-overs on the Cintiq of how he thinks it should look. And then the CG animator would go back to his desk and then repose it and sculpt it to how Glenn drew it. which was amazing. Like Tangled's fantastic.
Yeah, and it looks like he's still doing stuff. So good for him. I mean, he did VeggieTales, you know. So you know.
Well, Glenn Keane. Oh no, that's you're thinking of Tony Bancroft.
No, it's apparently it's in his IMDb. He animated the little drummer boy for VeggieTales.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even know that.
Hey, there you go.
That's pretty cool.
In the chat on Twitch, Maria says, I know all those Disney movies that you guys just mentioned. Victor says, Black Hole was great. Tammy, let's see. Chris says, I definitely remember The Barefoot Executive.
Wow. Oh, man.
And Chris also says, I definitely know who Glenn Keane is. All right, cool.
Awesome, yeah. Well, Glenn's doing a movie for Netflix now.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, that's it. That's all I know.
He was a character designer on Paperman, so that's all I need to know.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
There's my connection.
Yeah, Glenn's
all right,
phenomenal.
Cool. Thank you. All right, awesome. That's super cool. Thank you for sharing all that awesome knowledge with us on the show.
You're welcome. I'm a fountain of useless animation knowledge.
No, but it's super cool, man. It's awesome.
Man, animators love you.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
So
next time I'll show you. I was at my desk. I forgot to bring it. I was going to show you So on Kubo and the Two Strings, they gave us. I have a face from Kubo and the Two Strings, the Moon Beast monster at the end.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll show you that next time.
Awesome. All right. Another reason to have you back on.
Dude, I love it.
And please, if you ever do the boy band thing, the superhero boy band, please include me. Or anything musical, please.
Right. Oh, we got it now, since you were on it when the idea came about. So.
Yeah.
No, stop it. You're not sick.
Anyway.
All right, let's see. Oh, Ariella just said, hey, as for Matt with the toaster butter, Netflix has Sense8, so there's no boundaries. So she was fine. Yeah, Sense8 gets very steamy. That's very true.
Yeah.
Great show, though.
Right. Yeah. All right.
You're welcome, Tammy.
That was Ariella. Yeah. Yeah. So Tammy said thanks. You're right. I'm sorry.
Tammy said thanks. Yeah.
Yes. All right, Matt. Tell them once again, where can they find you online and follow all your cool stuff?
Well, you can look me up on Instagram, Matt Schiavone 75, Matt SCHIAVONE 75 on Instagram, also on Twitter, and sometimes even when there's fun events at the studio, I'll usually tweet stuff out or Instagram it. And you never know what you're going to see. Like when I got to play in the gyrosphere from Jurassic World, that was cool, or play with the raptors. And our YouTube channel, Adam Fantastic, was a venture that Chris Bramante and I once did together. Please feel free to check that out and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'm fantastic.
Yes, please do it, folks. Tammy just about like, we'll need a crowd that night, I think, when we do the six superhero singing battle. Yes, we will. No, that'll be one of the most amazing Super Geeked Up ever.
Let's do it.
All right. Yeah, we got to do it now. We've committed, I think. Francis is just loving this more and more.
That might be a good one to do also for like at a live panel. For sure.
Hey, there you get out of it then, Francis. Then you're going to get out of it.
Yeah, that's the only time. Yeah, I don't do live.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
He's like, no, then we can't do it unless Francis is involved.
Live is not my bag.
Yeah, as long as you don't do your Bryan Adams, it'll be fine. Oh, God, stop.
Oh, you
sound like an old woman, Bryan Adams.
Yeah. You sound like the guy who's singing that song, It's a Beautiful World.
Yeah,
oh, that
oh, yeah.
La, la, la. Yeah.
I see stars.
I see.
That's it. Yeah, you can do that.
I see. Blah, blah, blah.
All right.
Hey, guys.
Anyway,
Crazy, wacky guys.
Francis, where can they find your amazing singing and other stuff online?
You can go to all of my social media is at AKA the other guy. You can go to sinceresarcasm.net for all the stuff that I do, podcasts and stuff like this. You know, you can find links to where I do that stuff. And I just recently put up a video for WonderCon 2019 of all the stuff that I saw and whatnot. So you can go ahead and check that out on youtube.com/ I think Sincere Sarcasm. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Go ahead and check it out there. And
all right, please do. We're over at supergeekedup.com, folks, and that's where you can find us on YouTube and social media. If you haven't already, we would love it if you give us a subscribe and a follow and like and all that good stuff. And again, if you really want to help us out, you can head over to Patreon. That's patreon.com/supergeekedup. Any donation is super appreciated and helps us keep doing our geeky shenanigans. And again, if you want some free stuff, you can text SGU to 22828. You sign up for email list. The only thing we're going to send you is like maybe once a month, like an email about what cons we're going to be at. And you get my Super Knocked Up comic book. You get some Evil Hat RPG books and all that cool stuff as well for doing that. It's on your screen right now. You can do that. And yeah, I think that's it. So thank you so much to Matt for being on again. Thank you for being super fun.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, definitely going to have you on again. And thanks, of course, to Francis for guest co-hosting.
Oh, thanks always for having me on. I love it. I love it.
All right. Mostly, and of course, thank you to all you guys in the chat and live chat. We love you guys. You were super helpful with all your awesome suggestions today. Yes. And if you're watching in post, of course, we love you just the same. Thank you very much. And remember, if you're in the San Diego area, come on to Kingdom Con Thursday through Sunday. You can see me there. Love to geek out with you, play some cool board games and tabletop RPGs. We'll see you next week. Next week is actually our season finale. And it's going to be our Patreon show. So Maria, who was in the chat, Maria Duran, Justin Duran, and Craig are going to come on. Oh, my God. Look, Francis is amazed. Yeah, good. You should. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. And Craig Poole are going to come on to have some fun with us. And Francis will be back, too. So there you go. So you can come geek out with us on our season finale. It'll be 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, right here at supergeekedup.com. And until then, stay geeky, everybody. See you later. Bye.
Bye, guys.